Hey there. So I just wanted to give a quick walkthrough about a blog in MODX Revolution 3. This is my personal website. Never mind the language, whatever, it's fine. Um, so, as I mentioned, blogs are generally used or are using a few extras, collections, get resources, get page, and sometimes tagger. There are other extras that can be used as well, but in this case, it's a fairly simple personal blog website. So you have the parent, which in this case is shorts. You can see the front end here. You've got the posts. Don't post on this very often. So you have a post title, a little bit of post content, the date, main navigation. So here are the posts here. You can see the document is just the get page call. Get page is a paging wrapper that if there's more than X posts, they'll be paging. If we go to the home page, you'll see this paging. You've got paging options here. So get page just allows that to happen. So you've got get page calls an element class. The element is get resources. The important part here, though, forgetting about get page, is the post item, or pardon me, the template rather, that in this case is called post item, which is just a chunk that if we go down to the chunks, you've got post item, and you've got just the tiny little bit of code here. I've got a lot of conditional stuff in here based on what the view is, whether or not there's an image, etc. But that's essentially what it is. So you've got your item template for this list view. If we go back to the list view, so each of these sub items here, and then the get page just offers that templating. So you have you're creating your collection here. And you can customize the collection view. So collection views, as I said, the default for collections is the blog view, but you can customize this view. You can change the way it looks. I tend to change the language inside the view just for simplicity in a lot of instances, but not always. So in this case, I use the language of post. It might say article, might say resource. That can be customized in that. But other than that, there's really not much else to it unless you're getting into more than paging. So paging does have its customization as well. I don't know if I have that in here or not, or if it's, I don't remember how that works, or if I just customized the default. I think I probably did. Oh, the other thing too is you've got a post template, which is, in this case, I just have the content of that. So that's resource. So this is the template for this document. So you've got, uses the post template, but the individual articles that are under here, if we go in here, edit, use the post individual template. So it uses a lot of the placeholders that were in the list view, that are in this list view, but obviously these are resource properties, so they have the asterisk denotation there. But it's a relatively straightforward article. So these are not really meant to be single articles because these are actually social media posts that I was experimenting with having on my site first. But anyways, they use the same thing. But the homepage articles, if we go back here and go into the individual article, you'll see the whole post there. Uses the same template. But, you don't need to worry too much about the stuff I have in here that's conditional. Things that you have, we're going to have your time, so that it's got a friendly date time, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that's it. I really don't think there's that much to it. As I said, I know Articles ships with templates like this one. And that's really and truly probably, which is that list item view. So when you're back in this list view that makes up these little list items. But it doesn't take that long to do. You can copy and paste those from, if you find like a blog design that you want, I often just copy and paste them and then grab them. Or if you're using any of the CSS libraries like Bootstrap or anything of that nature, Tailwind, etc., you can often find patterns that will work for these layouts. This is all custom CSS on this site, but that might help.